Hello everyone, this is Minovate coming in from the MCC 15-year anniversary event. I took a break this week from building our base and decided to play this event with my family in order to earn the new emojis, the cape, the cat, the crown, all the fun things. And I hope you all enjoy this little clip show of some of the events. Now, some of these are from my perspective, and some are from the perspective of my kids. I really won't go into a full play-by-play through of the game because it's just simply more fun for you to go out and experience the MCC event for yourself. But do stick around for the very end when I will do a rundown of what all of these cave paintings mean. I will try to keep it mostly spoiler free so you can still enjoy it yourself. Just think of this as a way to come and get a hint if you don't want it spelled out for you. Also, if you happen to see yourself in any of these clips, be sure to drop a comment below and say hi. Let's go! So my first thought and experience with the MCC 15-year anniversary event had to do with the fact that obviously, since there's so many people that play Minecraft, this world is running on multiple servers, and there was no way to make it so that you and a friend or family member could be on the same server. So whilst we wanted to play the games together and work as teams, that just simply could not happen. We couldn't even see each other when we were playing. And so that was the overall biggest disappointment with it. It's just, something like MCC is all about teams competing for the best score and constantly being hooked up with random people when you enter the game queue for like Meltdown or Grid Runners. You couldn't strategize, you couldn't work together to make a plan. The chat's disabled, you have no idea who these people are, there's no way to communicate with them. Everyone's doing their own thing, and it really took apart and failed, in my opinion, as to the feeling of doing a kind of a MCC type competition, even if you're not one of the major YouTubers that actually get invited to participate in the MCC competitions. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do if you have not yet started playing on these and you want to get the cape, emojis, and dress items is you need to play at least one of the games 3 times so you can purchase the first beanie. And the one that I found the easiest way to earn that initial start of money is Ace Race. You just simply run it. It doesn't actually matter how long it takes you to complete it if you're not too familiar with the course yet. You will always get 100 coins every single time. Just run it 3 times and you will get the beanie, and you can start taking your time to complete all the different challenges. Now, some of the challenges can get a little bit redundant, like the Parrot Team challenge. When you put on the Parrot beanie, they want you to go through 25 Elytra gates whilst completing the Ace Race game. And initially, this just seems like it's going to be a grind. You have to go through it. Every single time you go through it, you get 3 gates, which means you have to run through a minimum of 9 games in order to complete it. But the other option is, when you get to the first Elytra gate, if you then immediately fly off the edge of the race and drop down into the void, it will teleport you back to right in front of the Elytra gate, and you can just keep doing that 25 times and you can complete it in one race. Just careful not to lose your count. And there's other little tricks that you can learn as you go, such as Grid Runners. If you are jumping and pressing forward when the TNT explodes, it can launch you all the way across the swimming pool, so you can start right away. Sands of Time, focus on getting in and getting out. As soon as that 30-second countdown goes, stop looking for more sand to extend your time, just turn and run for the exit, which is right where you started. That's the best way to do it, and you don't really need to stress out over how long you have. You learn the map bit by bit, Sooner or later, you can eventually go through the entire thing without worrying about running out of time. Alright, so this first one, if you're having trouble with it, it is just a clue to tell you to find a large red circle with a crown and give the audience a wave. This one, you are looking in the Sands of Time minigame. You don't have to enter the actual minigame to find it. Just look for the stone idol with the blue eyes and set off a party popper that you can buy at the toy store. The next one takes us back to the main hub where you need to look around for a giant duck. Look underneath the duck for a secret trial in order to complete this adventure. The next one features the spectators at the Grid Runners game. Find the crowd that is watching the players compete. Look for the one with the starry eyes and set off a disco ball that can be purchased from the toy store. Have fun with this one as you go over to the game of Meltdown. Don't enter the game, but look for the ways to parkour your way up to the top of the building in order to find the helipad. There you can celebrate by eating a piece of cake. This one I think is the most obvious. Just go down to the toy store below the mountain and buy a birthday firework. Climb to the very top of the mountain and set it off from the peak in order to win this achievement. And lastly, this one I thought was pretty clear, as we have been to all the other mini games. This one was pretty obvious it was going to show up inside Ace Race. However, the thing that threw me off a little bit is this one is actually inside the game. Find the right door and give a clap to open it up to find the Frog Prince. Do you know how to cure a Frog Prince? Well, everyone, those are my thoughts of the MCC Minecraft tournament event. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will be getting back to the base building next week. And as always, have a good one. Bye.